the song came about because, as a young artist, and I'm speaking of the group as a collective, as a young artist, the budgets for your first album is nominal, right? It's not like you have like the huge, like they're not rolling back the Brinks truck for your first album because you got to really kind of prove yourself. And at the time, man, Babyface was he was batting 1,000. I mean, every song he was producing or writing, it was just going out of here. All the Boyz II Men records, the After Seven, the Waiting to Exhale, his stuff. I mean, you name it, man. Face was penning it and producing it. And Puff took us out to LA to meet Face, and he loved us. But when he came back and told us the price for what he would charge for a song, man, that would have been our whole budget, right? We just couldn't afford his expertise and his genius at the time. And so instead of us, crying over, something that we couldn't control, as a talented quartet as we are and as we were, we just went back to New York where we were staying at the time, recording the first album, and we channeled Babyface. How would Babyface approach a song? And Deron Jones being the producer of the group, he just went in and started producing him. He, along with Arnold Hennings, and came up with this dope track. And we all sat around and just started talking about relationships as we often did. And Cupid was birthed. But had we not been able to afford Babyface, if we were able to afford Babyface, we would have just gotten Face to write us a song and produce us a song. But because we couldn't, we'd had to channel our Babyface and produce a record and create a record that we thought Babyface would do. And Cupid was birthed, and here we are. I think it was 97, so that will make it what, 97, 07, 17, like 20, 25 plus years old. And so the reason why I think it still lives on, because anytime something, as a song creator, anytime something comes from the heart, especially matters of the heart, and when you talk about love, life, and relationships, these are that'll never die. People are gonna always be in love. They're gonna always break up. They're gonna always make up. They're gonna always be happy, sad, all of those things. And so that was always our approach, even as young artists in our teens, to just write songs that we knew everybody could relate to. Write about things that were not going to go out of style. Yeah, we had, some of our fatty songs, like Peaches and Cream and stuff like that. But for the most part, when you think of all of our records, they were very relational. They were always hitting every aspect of love, because we knew even at a young age that love was something that was never going to go out of style.